It's impossible to talk about the history of Counter-Strike without talking about Poland, and more specifically, Virtus.pro. With IEM coming back to the home of the Golden Five once more, did we mention, we thought it'd be sweet to look back on Virtus.pro. ESL presents Polish Power, the history of the Golden Five. The Golden Five you probably thought about just then, the one you know and love, weren't the original Golden Five though. Real ones know about Luke, Kuben, Lord, Taz and Neo, the 1.65 piece, who won 4 majors before some of you were even born, you Zoomers. Back then even Neo was a Zoomer. That's a scary thought. He was even scarier inside of the server though, and was widely considered one of, if not the greatest of all time in 1.6. There were no state-endorsed majors, but the Golden Five won 4 of the unofficial ones, World Cyber Games twice, and ESWC twice. While Luke was good, he lacked a certain je ne sais quoi. He had the brains, but it was time to add some brawn. Things didn't start off well, but by the end of 1.6 time at the top, Pasha helped his new team into another duo of majors. That covers the first 9 years of the 15 Neo and Taz spent together. 15 years with the same teammate. I don't know about you, but spending 15 hours playing CS with my friends already makes me hate it. When CSGO began, it was clear that Neo wasn't going to be the superstar he was in 1.6, and ESC Gaming, as they were at this point, were struggling. And so Lord and Kuben were replaced with young, up-and-comers by the name of Snax and Bialy. And the rest, as they say, is history. Oh, that's our job, isn't it? Their first major together was under the Universal Soldiers moniker, and it was a disappointing one as they fell out in groups. But not long after, the gang were picked up by Virtus.pro, and their first few events were stellar. The big one though is EMS1 Katowice. Virtus.pro started slowly and peaked late. An overtime win over Hellraisers left many wondering if the hometown heroes were going to peter out before they even started burning. But all the plough needed was a jump start. Now it was alive. They sliced through Titans, smashed through LDLC, hit a speed bump in map 2 of the semi-final against LGB, but cruised through to face NIP in the final. NIP had won 20 of the last 21 maps between the two before this game, so the odds were stacked against VP, as they often were. But would I really be saying all of this if the plough didn't keep on trucking?
But Snax is walking around and just walking in a Snax truck to land. He gets himself a hat-trick of frag. He waited, and then he finished off the job. You just have to wonder, when was he going to pull the trigger?
VP crushed Nip in 2 thanks to a classic Snax spectacle. Snax was a colossus, picking up just 2 kills fewer than GetRight and Forest put together. VP and Poland picked up back-to-back silver medals in tournaments afterwards, with some mixed results coming after. Going into the Cologne Major in 2015, VP bested Na'Vi in the final of the CEVO Professional Season 7, and all was looking rosy. But try as they might, nothing was going to stop Flusher from lifting the trophy. The Swedes once more haunted Virtus.pro, dumping them out in the semi-finals. VP got the best of Fnatic and once more TSM in Dubai 1 event later, but that was of little solace. While VP's form was okay pre-Cluj-Napoca, Neo and Taz weren't fragging out too much, and that came to pass as G2 moved past VP in the quarters, with the old heads being too much of an anchor, even for a ridiculous Snax performance on Cash. In fairness, Chicane was just as good, if not better. The end of 2016 was strong for VP, but it's time we start to get into the bits you're all dreading. First though, there was a second place at New York maybe we can just quickly remember.
Low HP as well on Guardian and Flamey. He's trying to bait them out, trying to get them into one-on-ones as he dances back and forth between the box. What a shot on Simple! Oh, Guardian, bye-bye! And it's on to Flamey. He's tapped it. Flamey's got a big... What in God's name is that from Snax? Unbelievable!
No matter how many times you thought the Golden Five had lost their shine, gold never completely depreciates in value, unlike your crypto wallet. Neo had finally begun to wane at this point, but Snax was at the height of his powers, and he snuck, blanked and finagled his way past North and the old foe SK Gaming. It was finally here, VP's second major in CSGO. All they had to do was beat those choking Astralis boys. Fuck, man. That really felt like VP's last shot at a major with this 5. But there was one more shot that year. Krakow came up quickly, and in front of a home crowd, this was it. They'd flopped massively at Cologne one event previous, but this one, they came out firing. Vega and Fnatic fell to the veterans' hands, and a deciding best of 1 against C9 went to them. North were no match for VP in the quarters, and Gambit had upset Astralis. All VP had to do was beat Immortals and then Gambit. That's all they had to do. That's all they had to do, man. The Ghosts of Virtus.pro continued to tour events through 2017 and 2018, but that game was the one which finally ended them. VP fell apart. Pasha retired, Neo moved on, Taz moved to other Polish teams. They tried to piece it back together with Mihu, but the damage was already done. The Mercedes curse took hold of them. After the win in Las Vegas, a new car was promised to the whole team if they won, but it only went to Taz for whatever reason. And this, sadly, drove a car-shaped wedge between the team, and Neo supposedly lost faith. VP never found their feet again, and the final major they played in was an incredibly sad sight. Grown man tears.
Headshot from Byali onto Pronax. They're getting close now. He's got one more shot. He's going to get it on all of it. Oh my god, Byali, you've got to be kidding. It's a quad killing takes down all of Fnatic.
It doesn't look like quick enough as Pronax finds Snax.
Time, but they've already smoked out the bomb. There's another headshot coming through. He'd have to go for the ace clutch into winning the semi-finals here, looking for another spray. Neo's gonna get it. He goes for more. Spray for the one. He's down the bottom.
Like I said, not all fairy tales have happy endings, and this one ends with grown man tears.